Hello there, welcome back to my channel. What I've been doing at the moment is just making a few notes, but I thought I'd show you this little pen I bought some years ago. It's quite interesting because it actually has a pen, you can actually write with it, but up here, which you probably can't see, there's a very small hole where there's a video camera. So if I just undo the video camera, in here there's and this is an old machine, so it's got a mini USB charging socket, and there's a little slot here. If I pop a card into the slot like that, screw it back together, then as soon as I press the button on the top, it starts video recording. And what you do it, well, to paraphrase Monty Python, you can hold it in your hand, you can stick it in the vase, or you can just pop it in your top pocket, stiff clip, and just walk around with video being taken. So if you need this sort of thing, it can be quite useful. But do bear in mind, what you can do with covert video recording varies in your region, so I'm just showing you technically what can be done. You check out the legality of it and then see if it's going to be useful for you. If you need to find out what's going on in interactions, then quite a useful little thing. I'll just stop it now, and there we go. Anyway, if you're a regular visitor, then really good to see you again. Thanks for popping back. It shows that something really good is happening, which I find is excellent. If it's your first time here, then welcome. Always good to make new friends. Have a look around the site. Look at the videos you find interesting, tell other people about it, and please, like the videos if you like them, subscribe to the channel so you can find out what's going on, and share the videos with other people. We're getting more and more traction on Google now. I'm getting good positive messages from YouTube about keeping going with that, so please help me break the barriers. We're getting lots of subscribers now, so let's keep up the good work. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at USB charging, the pros and cons, and the things to look out for. So let's get started. So, USB charging. Now, USB is supposed to be plug and play, dead easy, don't even worry about it. But charging things with USB, regrettably, is not as easy as you think it might be. Because of the number of issues we have. There's the charging rate for the device, there's the rate that's being supplied by the charger, and there's how good your cable is. Let's look at the first one. For example, this tablet is going to take a lot more power to charge than this little camera here. So there will be a minimum rate to charge your device at all. And the closer you can get to the maximum rate, the faster it's going to charge. There's also the charger rate, and we'll get into that a bit later. Okay. And there's the rating of the cable. Now, the old USB 1 and 2 were designed to be able to deliver up to 2.5 watts. USB 3, the standard, was 4.5 watts. And with USB-C, it's 15 watts, pre-power delivery, PD. We'll get into that later. And dedicated chargers like these can supply a lot more. But do bear in mind that the ports you get on your computers are actually supplying very little power, as little as 0.5 amps, and these days hardly anything that will charge from that. Okay? So, as I said, devices need a minimum rate. So, this is going to need a sort of 2.1 to 3 watts to keep going, amps to keep going. This I can charge with little as 1 amp, but it just takes a bit longer. Okay? Now, chargers come in all sorts of different values. So, we've got sort of chargers like this, which is good because they have a number of ports here. There's other slow ones which might give me 2 amps, but everywhere you'll find it tells you what they're delivering. If you look here, you might be able to see it tells you the various rates. This one, which is on my Google Pixel phone, now where is it? Oh, it's there. This one will supply 30 watts. So get the best charge you can. It's not going to overcharge your device, but getting something a little more powerful, a little bit more money can be quite useful. The older ones you used to get bundled with sort of phones and things were very, very low power. So have a review of those. Maybe you want to use them a bit more and get some different ones. Okay. In the same way, these power banks, I've talked about power banks before, these also have a charging rate. The two sockets here have different rates. And the same on this. It always says what they're going to be charging at, so you can find out the appropriate one for your use. Okay. But as I said, particularly, computer ports aren't really designed for charging modern devices. I think back in, when was it? I was in Barcelona in 2015 and I had an early Samsung tablet 2 I think it was, and it just wouldn't charge from a computer port at all. So it's going back that far. Okay. Now, as I said, USB A and B can handle 15 watts. But it's all down to also the cable you use. I know when you've been charging things at home, you're probably thinking, is this no cable? You can feel it getting quite hot. Well, the same applies to USB, really. You can get USB cables like this, dirt cheap, or for a little bit of money, you can get cables like this. Okay. Now, USB has 4 cables in here. Basically, there's 2 for data, 2 for power. And the thicker the power cables, the more power is going to go down the wire. There's a technical term for that, which is 2822, which means that the data cables are 28 wire gauge and the power cables are 24 wire gauge. The smaller the number, the thicker they are. It's basically how many you can get into 1 inch. So it goes on thicker. So when you're looking for a cable, look for 2022, or look for fast charging, or look for PD on the cable so you can get going better. But basically, the thicker the cable, the better you're going to be. And frankly, these are much more than these cheaper ones here. So I'd really recommend getting decent cables, decent chargers, so you can keep powering your devices. Hope that's been useful. I've enjoyed making it ever. Always good to share what I know with various people. If you've liked it, then please do like it. Please do share it with other people who can find the useful information. And please do subscribe to the channel. If you want me to do videos on something else, just pop it in the comments down below. I'll see what I can do. And it's always good to have comments so I can interact with you. So I'm signing off now. Really good talking to you. See you soon. Bye.